What if we told you that one of the most charismatic U.S. presidents of the modern era, once born to a struggling single mother in the Deep South, would go on to control the world's most powerful office, survive one of the biggest political scandals in American history, and ultimately build a post-presidency empire worth millions? This is the story of Bill Clinton, a man who has stood at the crossroads of power, controversy, compassion, and wealth. His journey is more than political legacy. It's about resilience, reinvention, and an unwavering belief in second chances. But what does a former president really earn? How does he live? What cars does he drive? And what is the true cost of a legacy shaped by both triumph and scandal? Let's explore the homes, wealth, vehicles, and hidden chapters of Bill Clinton's remarkable life. As of 2025, Bill Clinton's estimated net worth stands at around $90 million, a staggering transformation from a public servant who once left the White House claiming financial strain. But where did all that money come from? Post-presidency, Clinton turned his political influence into a speaking empire. At his peak, he reportedly earned $200,000 to $500,000 per speech, speaking globally on democracy, globalization, and leadership. It's estimated that he has delivered over 600 paid speeches, raking in over $100 million since leaving office. Then, there are the book deals. His 2004 memoir, My Life, reportedly earned him a $15 million advance, one of the largest ever at the time. Combined with royalties from other books like Giving and Back to Work, Clinton's literary income alone is in the millions. On top of that, the Clinton Foundation, while technically a non-profit, has served as a significant platform for global influence, drawing billions in donations and partnership. While Clinton doesn't receive a salary from it, the foundation's network solidifies his access to capital, opportunities, and connections. And let's not forget joint ventures with Hillary Clinton. Together, the Clintons have built a brand that generates immense value, from books and speeches to consulting and advisory role. Bill Clinton was born William Jefferson Blythe III on August 19, 1946, in Hope, Arkansas. Tragedy struck early. His father died in a car accident before Bill was even born. Raised by his mother, Virginia Dell Cassidy, and later by a stepfather, Clinton's early life was a cocktail of hardship, ambition, and resilience. In high school, Clinton's life changed forever when he met President John F. Kennedy during a trip to the White House as part of Boys Nation. That handshake planted a political seed that would blossom into a lifelong pursuit. Clinton attended Georgetown University, won a Rhodes Scholarship to Oxford, and later graduated from Yale Law School, where he met Hillary Rodham. His journey from a small town in Arkansas to the elite corridors of Ivy League institutions is nothing short of remarkable. Clinton returned to Arkansas and entered politics swiftly. At age 32, he became one of the youngest governors in U.S. history when he was elected governor of Arkansas in 1978. His road wasn't without bumps. After losing re-election in 1980, he came back stronger, reclaiming the governor's mansion in 1982. This comeback would define much of Clinton's style: pragmatic, relentless, and politically savvy. In 1992, he ran for president amid economic anxiety and public frustration. His "I feel your pain" empathy, youthful energy, and centrist policies appealed to a wide coalition. Clinton won the presidency, defeating George H.W. Bush. During his 2 terms, Clinton oversaw the longest peacetime economic expansion in American history, with over 22 million new jobs created, a budget surplus, and significant legislation including NAFTA, the Family and Medical Leave Act, and welfare reform. He also faced monumental foreign policy moments, from the Balkans to the Middle East, and helped define the post-Cold War global order. Bill Clinton's political career is legendary, but so too is the scandal that nearly brought it all crashing down. In 1998, America stood still when news broke of an inappropriate relationship between President Clinton and White House intern Monica Lewinsky. What began as a rumor exploded into a full-blown constitutional crisis. Clinton initially denied the allegations, famously stating, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman." But under oath, and following the release of evidence by independent counsel Ken Starr, Clinton was forced to admit to the affair. The resulting fallout was massive. The President of the United States was accused of perjury and obstruction of justice, prompting only the second impeachment in U.S. history at the time. The House of Representatives voted to impeach Clinton, but the Senate ultimately acquitted him in early 1999. He remained in office, but his reputation took a massive hit. Public trust was fractured. Many saw the scandal as a betrayal, not just of his marriage, but of the moral integrity expected from a world leader. Yet, paradoxically, Clinton's approval ratings remained high throughout the scandal, even peaking at over 70%. Why? For many Americans, the booming economy, low unemployment, and his personable demeanor outweighed his personal misjudgments. It was the ultimate test of whether private indiscretions should define public leadership. The Clintons own several high-profile residences. Their most iconic home is in Chappaqua, New York, a 7-bedroom, $1.7 million Dutch colonial-style mansion purchased in 1999. This is where the couple settled after Bill's presidency. Surrounded by manicured gardens and elegant interiors, it exudes understated wealth and intellectual charm. They also own a $2.85 million home in Washington, D.C., located in the upscale Kalorama neighborhood, just minutes from the White House. This home features classic brick architecture, a gourmet kitchen, and expansive living areas, often used for entertaining politicians and world leaders. These homes symbolize Clinton's shift from humble beginnings to elite circle, a physical manifestation of the American dream realized. Clinton is not widely known for a lavish car collection, but he's had some notable vehicles. Perhaps the most famous is his 1967 Ford Mustang convertible, which he owned during his Arkansas days. The car, symbolic of youthful rebellion and charm, became an icon after he showcased it in public events during his presidency. Post-presidency, Clinton has mostly been chauffeured in luxury SUVs and sedans, including armored Cadillacs and Lincoln Navigators, often provided by the Secret Service. Though he doesn't personally own private jets, Clinton has traveled extensively aboard chartered flights, often Gulfstreams and Dassault Falcons, especially during humanitarian missions and speaking tours funded by private donors, NGOs, and corporate events. Bill Clinton's post-presidency is best defined by the Clinton Foundation, which he founded in 2001. The foundation focuses on global health, climate change, economic development, and education. Under his leadership, the Clinton Foundation has helped provide HIV/AIDS medications to over 11 million people worldwide, expanded agricultural sustainability in Africa, and launched programs to combat obesity in American schools. He also launched the Clinton Global Initiative, a platform that has brought together world leaders and billionaires to commit over $100 billion to global causes. While the foundation has faced scrutiny for its donor practices, there's no doubt that it has transformed millions of lives and restored a sense of purpose to Clinton's public image. Behind every political figure is a personal story, and Bill Clinton's is deeply intertwined with that of Hillary Rodham Clinton. They met at Yale Law School in the early 1970s, where their shared passion for justice and politics drew them together. Despite Clinton's Southern charm and political aspirations, it was Hillary who initially resisted marriage. But in 1975, she finally said yes, and their partnership began, one that would redefine the role of a political couple in American history. As a family, the Clintons remain close. Chelsea's 3 children, Clinton's grandchildren, have brought renewed joy to his life. In interviews, Bill often speaks of how grandfatherhood healed parts of his soul, allowing him to focus on storytelling, reflection, and nurturing the next generation. In his downtime, Clinton is a man of many interests. He's a jazz saxophonist, having famously played on the Arsenio Hall show during his 1992 campaign, a move that helped him connect with younger voters. Music remains one of his lifelong passions, alongside his love for American history and novels. Bill Clinton's life is a portrait of complexity, a tale of ambition and controversy, redemption and vision. He rose from humble beginnings to the highest office in the land, fell from grace, and built a second act defined by service and influence. He is a reminder that greatness is not perfection, but persistence, and that even amidst personal failures, one can still do extraordinary good. If this story inspired you, if you believe in comebacks, in transformation, and in the power of second chances, then this journey is yours too. Like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives of world leaders. Let us know whose story you'd like us to explore next.